make I drink small agbo for this news when I hear just now. In this video, I want to specially appreciate the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama. Kudos to you, sir. You have done so well by boldly taking the stand you took, by boldly making the announcement you made, saying there is no room for xenophobia in Ghana and that Nigerians are welcome to do business and to live in Ghana. Thank you very much, sir. This is the first time I will be hearing a president of a country standing against such vices in their country. Same cannot be said about South Africa. I have never had the South African president coming out to condemn all the threats and xenophobic attack against other Africans, including Nigerians. But kudos to Ghana that has taken the lead in the right direction. Now, I will also express my disappointment towards the Ghanaian celebrities largely connected to the Nigerian counterparts in areas of the music industry and movie and all that. You are all really a disappointment to African unity, because the only person I can say I heard that was very vocal and came out to speak against the xenophobic intentions that some few elements in Ghana had towards Nigerians is Blakk Rasta. Thank you very much for lending your voice. I appreciate you. Thank you for all you said. Thank you for the very detailed contents you put out in condemning such vices against Nigerians. May the good Lord bless you in whatever you do. You are a just man, and posterity will remember you for all you stood for. Thank you very much. What I infer from the whole thing that just happened in Ghana is that a large-scale national reorientation is very necessary at this point, because it has eaten too deeply, this hatred has eaten too deeply into the hearts of a lot of Ghanaians. I must tell you, I know I have a lot of Ghanaian friends, I have a lot of Ghanaian family, but I'll tell you this, a lot more than those who are nice and have good intentions have very bad intentions about Nigerians. They don't seem to see Nigeria in any good light. They hate Nigeria, they see Nigerians as competitors or whatever, I don't know. In fact, one of the comments I saw online one of these days during this whole issue of Nigeria must go in Ghana was that why should a Nigerian be driving taxi in Ghana? Can you imagine such a mindset? What were they supposed to do? You don't want them to be involved in crime. You don't even want a Nigerian driving taxi in your country, but you do the same elsewhere. Even one of your kings in Ghana drives taxi in America. Was he a taxi driver or he has a mechanic workshop, something like that? I've seen in the news in the time past. If you don't want Nigerians to stay in your country to do retail business, you don't want them to do menial jobs like driving a taxi and all that, that means they are not welcome in your country. You keep crying, oh, the laws of Ghana does not allow for foreigners to do retailing. Really? You expect an average Nigerian to invest as much as $300,000 worth in business before he can do business in your country? Really? And then employ a particular number of Ghanaians before he can do business in your country? That is what you are trying to tell me. They are not allowed to do retail business, whereas your people are allowed to do retail business here in Nigeria? Really? That is very unfair to assume. It will hold no water. If you have Nigerians in Ghana doing legitimate business or rendering legitimate services, they should be protected, not like saying they are not allowed to do retail business and not being allowed to offer services either. But you don't want them also to be involved in crime. What do you want them to do? Tell us. It's as well as saying we are not welcome in your country. I really expect a lot more celebrities, pastors, government officials to speak more against these vices, because it has eaten too deep into the society. in Ghana. That is just the basic truth. You can already tell the level of hatred from the comments on social media, on videos like mine. You can already tell how deep rooted this hatred is in the country of Ghana. Thank you very much for your attention. God bless you.